Hi everyone, Reverend Lunch Lady here, also known as Love Coach Macy. I am welcoming all replay viewers. Thanks for coming back to watch. And today I have one of my favorite topics to talk about. But first, I am Reverend Lunch Lady, Love Coach Macy, the founder of the Love Advantage. And today's special broadcast is brought to you by Love Muffin, the playful spiritual path to finding meaningful, committed, lasting love. So welcome. I can't see who's joining, but I'm saying hello. And so please, if you are a smart, single, spiritually conscious woman who really does want that committed, lasting love, then go ahead and like this page, like the Love Coach Macy at Love Advantage page, because then you can actually get notifications about when we're doing lives. And this week I'm doing a whole bunch of different topics to support you on your path. So like this page and please share it with your friends. If you find that this is helpful and you have other friends, single women who are maybe frustrated or wanting to have that kind of relationship in their life and they don't know what to do, then share this with them. So today's agenda is all about the really good news I want to share with you about how you can find love organically. And this is Mr. Buttery Waffle House. Say hello. Hi. He's learned that he really likes my office chair, so I think I've lost control a little bit because now he wants to sit here every day. And I love him. So today we're going to talk about what that actually means to find love organically, how you can do it for yourself so that you're in that space of ease and flow and actually anticipating finding the love that you want. Because if you can't anticipate it or look forward to it, then there's probably a reason. Maybe you don't believe it's possible. So I'm here to help transform your perspective on this so that you can feel excited about it. And I think this is an important topic for this time of year because we are at that point where we're racing towards the holidays. Before you know it, it's going to be that season. And what I know from being a coach for as long as I have, that this is a difficult time of year for many people, being alone or not, with all of the different activities that happen during this time of year and wanting to be able to share special moments with someone. So if you can relate to that, post below, like, is this something that right now that you really want? I mean, if you want to find love organically, do you want to find a relationship in the next 6 months, year, 2 years? And what I'm talking about is that kind of committed love. And if any of you have been following me before, one of the things I like to say about this kind of love is that it's unicorn love, which means it's the kind of love that you never thought could exist, but it does. So today we're going to talk about what it means to find love organically, because I know we have a lot of ideas about it, but in this modern dating world where there's so many different things going on, everything's moving so fast with technology and people are constantly on their phones and just everything is moving more quickly than ever. And often we can feel more disconnected than ever. So thanks for being here. Whoever's here, just post your name, where you're from, so I can say hi to you. I want to get to know all of you better. And so what with finding love organically, let's talk about what that means, because I think oftentimes what I hear from people is that it's sort of an outdated definition. We think about our parents and our grandparents and the ways people met. And honestly, not only have we expanded into so many more ways of connecting with the age of technology, but we've also evolved more spiritually around wanting a different kind of relationship. Hi, Michelle from New Jersey. Awesome. Love New Jersey. And so, thinking about the kind of relationship that you want, post below if you are looking for that real soulmate relationship, that soulful connection, that kind of relationship that is really deeply connected, what I think of as a real spiritual connection. So if that's what you want, post 1 below. I want a soulful connection with 1. And so I am guessing that most of you in this group on this page want that, because that's really my message. I'm here to help people have those kinds of relationships. And the clients that I work with really are able to up level what they attract in their life. And therefore, the women that have worked with me and found their person and gotten married are in relationships where they're saying, really, I want to pinch myself every day because this is the relationship that I've always dreamed about. And so the reason why I'm saying that is because, so 2 things. 1, the way people have met has changed. Our grandparents, one family had a daughter, one family had a son. They both have these massive farms. They connect, and next thing you know, it's basically an arranged marriage in a way. Like, that was a big part of what our great grandparents, or not maybe our grandparents, experienced. It wasn't as important to have this deeper spiritual kind of connection. It was more necessity. It was keeping, the farm going. It was getting food. It was making sure that you were sustaining yourselves in life. Then, as times have evolved, things changed. So for my parents, they met, at social gatherings, different dances, roller rink, bowling alley. And those ways are not removed from the formula nowadays. But when we think that meeting through friends or just bumping into someone at the coffee shop, that those ways are better than ways that involve, technology, online tools, those kinds of things. Or if we think that, that's more legit, and that anything that involves like technology or tools that is really part of our world today, that's actually mainstream in our world today, is less or shameful or embarrassing or not as good, or there must be something wrong with you if you have to do it that way. Like, there's a lot of beliefs and stigma that can be tied to what is in our world today. So if you've ever felt kind of embarrassed about the idea of online dating, just post 2 below. Hopefully I can remember this. Post 2 if you felt embarrassed about some of the online dating tools or apps or things like that. And really what I want to tell you today is that I'm not here to be a salesperson for online dating tools, what I want to remind people of is that we are in a different time and space right now. And to support yourself in being able to engage in and use whatever is out there that can support you in creating meaningful love. And so if you have felt freaked out or burned maybe by online dating, like you've tried it and you felt like, wow, there's no one good out there, it's just a bunch of losers or jerks, or you're feeling like really bad about some of those things, and it's just, to you, it's just not working, it's not a viable tool, then the thing I want to offer is a perspective that what I see happens with the online world and the technical tools for dating is that it actually reveals an inner pain or wound faster than ever. So so that's good news, really, because if we are noticing that that's really hard, or it's really scary, or you're feeling embarrassed or shameful around that, then my my guidance here is that that's just a symptom of a deeper wound. So, essentially, these online dating tools and apps and speed dating and all of these different creative ways that have been born into our society on how we can connect as humans. It's not really that's the problem. The problem becomes what it shows you about you. And I'm not saying that you're broken or there's something wrong with you. What I'm saying is it's an opportunity to look at those fears and look at what is it that makes this really scary for me. Because usually, I would say 99% of the time it's something else. And, no shame in that, because relationship is something that we have to learn about. So up until now, what I've been saying is that one, the way people meet and what we've been defining as what it means to find love organically has changed drastically. So we need to update our definition of that. So when we can update our definition and recognize, well, in this time or space, we're no longer rotary dialing, our grandma. We're texting our grandma. We really are texting our grandma, aren't we? And even if she doesn't know what LOL means, it's fine. But we're not ashamed of evolving with technology in other areas. So why aren't we giving ourselves compassion and love to say, you know what, this is a day and age when there are more resources. So finding love organically means a lot of different things. I've just heard so many times when people say, well, I'm not going to do that because I want to find love organically. I wouldn't do that because that's not, I'm just going to naturally do this. Well, this is natural. This is the day and age. It's natural for most people to have an iPhone. It's natural for, people to, text and to share their life on a random page called Facebook. Now those are things that didn't even exist 20 years ago. So hopefully this is giving you some insight. The other thing I want to share is, we are in different times. So not only are we, offered a more expansive way of connecting, which is so important because as humans, we naturally want to connect. And I would say that a lot of times connecting through technology doesn't always feel super personal, but there are ways that we can influence that to help ourselves. So, that's kind of another topic that I would like to go into at some point, is how to navigate that world. So if that's something you're interested in knowing, because there is, some really smart, effective strategies that can keep you from burning out if you choose to use technology to connect with people. So right below, if that's something you're interested in, let me know or private message me. But the thing I wanted to talk about next was, this is an age of moving. We've been in a technological phase for a long time, and yogis call that the Piscean age, where it was all about needing to know more information. We've expanded from looking things up in an encyclopedia in the library to now being able to Google anything, and basically at any moment you can have information that you want. And so that age is now transitioning into an age of just experiencing and knowing and tuning into yourself and being able to be transparent with each other, and expanding into our intuition. So when we're able to do that, then being in this technological world is actually easier. So I'm sharing that because one of the most powerful things that I notice in working with my clients in Love Muffin one-on-one is that we're always in an experience. This is about real-time transformation, so that you are developing a deeper awareness of yourself, and then that means that you can hold on, that you can be able to connect with people from a more authentic place. And this is a really powerful thing. So whereas before it was like you can get a ton of books, you can just Google things, but we really do need each other. So in my Love Muffin program, we have the group component, but we also have that one-on-one piece. Because the other thing that we are noticing in the world is mentorship and coaching, and having that, hand holding in life is very powerful. And I know for me, I always have a couple different coaches that I'm working with at all times for different things. So part of the practice is being able to be supported in that way. And then with my one-on-one clients, when we have that one-on-one time, it's really personalized to what's happening for you. So if you notice that, in dating, you have these fears, these triggers, you want to run away, or you just get really anxious, or you're not believing that it's possible, then we just go into doing that deep work with different tools that I use. So I've been studying with many different doctors and teachers and mentors that have given me an amazing toolkit that can really support almost anything that's related to relationship blocks. And I found that to be super effective. So in this day and age, it's all about support and experiential learning and being seen and having that real connected experience in your life. So let me know if how that was for you. I really want to summarize in that, I am here to be a voice that shares that what we've known about what it means to find love organically is way bigger than we're giving it credit for. That when we think that finding love organically is only bumping into someone at a coffee shop, then we are cutting down our chances of creating the most amazing relationship by like a lot. And so I want to expand that view and help you to stand in your power to know that all of these different ways that exist right now are the organic ways. You know, whether you choose to use technology or not, the best strategy is being able to meet people. That's the goal, is to be able to connect with people and know who you are and know what it is that you value, what you want, so that you can find that perfect match. Because, you know, as I talked about before, like in the history of it with our grandparents, I mean, they were just like marrying for survival. Now, not only is it that we have a lot of different tools, thank God we have a lot of different tools, because we want a more intimate kind of spiritual connection. That means that you're going to be more selective. So if that is something that you want, is to have that kind of relationship that's committed, lasting, to the point where, you know, you're in a marriage or, you know, a committed life partnership, then let's talk. Because I want to help you find love organically. And the only way you can do that is if you are aligned with you. The organic piece is really knowing who you are at a deep level and being able to heal any of those relationship wounds that would make you feel like you want to run away, or that you're freaked out by dating, or that, you know, you're insecure about who you are. All of that stuff that often shows up really fast in online dating, well, that's a gift, because, you know, it is going to be magnified in those spaces. And if you're feeling that, then that just means that it's time to just develop a deeper relationship with yourself. And I can help you do that. So welcome, Denise from Massachusetts. Just saw you post. Yay. Let's talk, Michelle. I'd love to talk to you about that. So then I am going to continue to be doing these videos this week. So if you haven't liked the Love Coach Macy at the Love Advantage, you can even subscribe to get notified of videos, which is really helpful. And I share meditations, I share all sorts of things. And if you're not on the email list, then at the top you can sign up for, well, actually just message me, because I can send you a free gift too. My Wake Up and Smell the Loser free gift. But so if you liked this free content, then share it with your friends. Spread the word. I want to reach as many women as I can who want that spiritual, playful path to love. And if you're interested in Love Muffin, let's talk, because it's an amazing group of women and it is so in depth in terms of how you are supported and all of the ways that it leads you to your magnificent partnership. So thank you, and we'll talk to you really soon. Bye.